You've no doubt heard about online puppy scams. They have been going on for years, but the pandemic has brought on a big jump in cases with losses estimated at more than $3 million.
Well, now a new case out of Arkansas with victims all over the country, including right here in South Dakota, is giving us insight into how these scammers operate.
KELOLAND's Angela Kennedy has been investigating how images of cute puppies online target unsuspecting victims, trapping them in a doggone scam.
Some of the most popular dogs people search for online are French bulldogs and Yorkshire terriers. Arkansas officials say a couple of con artists had phony websites offering those breeds and at least 6 others for sale.
And then when I found these gorgeous puppies on this advertising, I thought, oh, here we go.
Jeannie Hudson of Spearfish fell in love with the photo of a French bulldog puppy named Hope. She and her husband Adam inquired about purchasing the puppy via email. The seller wrote back that the puppies were 9 weeks old and cost $600 flat. And in bold letters, but why so cheap? We're giving a 50% discount because we're expecting our new litter on the 28th of next month. So we want to sell them in order to reduce our workload since we both have other jobs. None of this worried the Hudsons because they had previously bred and sold beagles online themselves.
Well, I think it made us feel more confident that the deal would go through because it always had for us. There was never any trouble at all.
The seller told them to pay via Zelle Pay or Western Union. Scammers like Zelle Pay and other similar apps because fund transfers only take minutes, making them virtually impossible to detect and stop. The Hudsons chose to wire $600 from a grocery store.
That's how I collected my money when we sold the beagles and never had any problem. And then nothing happened.
While a previous email told the Hudsons that shipping would be free, suddenly they were asked to pay $980 to have the dog shipped to them, but that they would be reimbursed all but $30. It didn't seem right, so the Hudsons called to ask about it.
And they did cover themselves pretty well because I could hear all these dogs yipping in the background and it got louder. And I assumed that they were trying to make the buyers think that the dogs were coming in to get on the plane.
According to the Arkansas Attorney General's office, the fraudsters created a fake website called Pet Carriers USA, which mimicked the real site of Pet Carriers International. Arkansas is now suing 2 men accused of pocketing $160,000 from victims all over the country in this puppy scam.
They were posting pictures online. They were selling sweet puppies when in fact they didn't have any dogs.
When buyers got suspicious, they reassured them in numerous ways. One text to a victim used as evidence in the deceptive trade lawsuit reads, "Breeding Bichon Frise has been a family business of ours. We have never ripped off anyone. You won't be the first. We have been breeding since 2008 and we have been verified by Google."
And being able to have fake pictures online, people being able to text fake pictures or even fake videos. This is your dog. It's not. It is all a facade. It is not real.
According to evidence in court papers, the scam was carried out by these 2 Arkansas men, Helda Barreneau and Tyree Aquell. Photos taken off surveillance video show them repeatedly at dozens of Walmarts picking up cash payments from Western Union. According to the transaction receipts, they used various fake names and IDs. Aquell picked up a prescription under his own name at one of the Walmart pharmacies and then used a different name and ID at the Western Union counter.
It was, in fact, a frontline grocery store worker who noticed that these 2 men had come in and received large wire money from Western Union over and over and over and flagged those wire transfers, noting that they were coming in, receiving these large amounts. That allowed the local police department to get involved, and that raised awareness to my office, the Attorney General's office, so now we can hold them accountable on a civil lawsuit.
That was in 2018 when the grocery store manager reported them to police. Barreneau was charged with forgery and theft and sentenced to 3 years probation. Even so, when the pandemic hit, authorities say he ramped up the fraud even more.
Why file a lawsuit rather than criminal charges.
Under the Arkansas Deceptive Trade Practices Act, we are investigating and going to hold accountable Hilda and Tyree for scamming Arkansans and Americans out of tens of thousands of dollars.
Remarkably, the Hudsons were able to get the nearly $1,000 they wired for shipping the fake puppy returned to them.
We did get that money back because we sent it in the name that they gave us. Apparently he didn't have ID for that name. He had his own ID. So they would not cash it for them.
Then Western Union refunded them the $600 they paid up front for the dog. The Hudsons turned around and purchased a French bulldog over Craigslist. But they made this deal face to face.
We got the dog, they got the money. We crossed hands to do that, and it wasn't going to happen any other way as far as I was concerned after this other ordeal.
They named her Hope.
That was actually the name of the one that we didn't get, that had the pearl necklace on.
She's going to be a very nice puppy. We really love her.
And there's one thing anyone can do to avoid getting trapped in a scam when dog shopping.
Get your hands and love on that puppy dog. When it comes to groceries and dogs, buy local.
While the Hudson's story has a happy ending, there are still hundreds of people all across the country out money. The two men face up to $300,000 in fines under the Arkansas Deceptive Trade Practices Act. Cattleman Investigates is watching the case and we'll let you know if additional criminal charges are filed.